Elias remembered his wife's affair from her side, the hotel room, the lie, and the reason she came home. She remembered none of it, and the clinic said giving it back would erase the life they had built afterward. He woke on the kitchen floor tasting a wine he had never ordered and missing a man he had never loved.
Tomas,
he said. His wife Lila dropped the glass in her hand. That name meant nothing to Elias. It meant even less to her. But behind his eyes, a memory unfolded with the physical certainty of his own life. Lila entering a hotel room 9 years earlier, Tomas touching her face, rain against the window, guilt arriving before the kiss had ended. Elias knew the room number. He knew the song playing downstairs. He knew Lila had gone home afterward and sat outside their apartment until dawn because she could not decide which version of herself deserved to walk through the door.
Why do you know that name?
She whispered. Elias looked at the woman he had loved for 16 years.
why don't you?
In 2092, painful memories could be removed without deleting the person who carried them. Clinics called it selective release. Grief, trauma, betrayal, even guilt could be extracted and stored in encrypted archives. People still knew that something had happened, but the images, sensations, and emotional force disappeared. Lila admitted she had undergone a release 9 years earlier. She had told Elias it was for panic attacks after her father died. That was true, but incomplete. The clinic scan showed the error. During Lila's recent maintenance appointment, a corrupted relay had transferred one sealed memory cluster into Elias's neural backup. The cluster contained 6 months of her life, the affair, the breakup, and the decision to return to her marriage.
Return it,
Lila said. The technician shook her head.
The cluster has integrated into his active memory chain. We can move it back, but the extraction will remove every memory attached after the transfer point.
How much?
Elias asked.
4 years.
4 years included their move to Lisbon, Lila's recovery from surgery, the small bakery they opened together, and every morning Elias had spent teaching their niece Inés to read before school. Lila could recover the truth she had erased. Elias would lose 4 years of his own life. At first, anger made the decision feel easy.
You cheated.
He said outside the clinic.
Then you deleted the part of you that had to live with it.
Lila pressed both hands against her temples.
I know I hurt you. I just cannot remember how.
You do not remember hurting me at all.
I remember that we almost ended. I remember choosing to stay.
That is a summary. I have the actual night inside my head.
The memories did not arrive like a recording. They carried Lila's feelings. Elias felt her loneliness during the year he worked nights. He felt the relief when Tomas listened without trying to fix her. He felt her shame. Worst of all, he felt the moment she realized she did not want Tomas enough to destroy the life she had with Elias. It should have comforted him. Instead, it made betrayal intimate in a way facts never could. He began avoiding Lila because every time she touched him, another fragment opened. Her hand in Tomas's, her voice saying,
This cannot happen again.
Her body shaking in the elevator after the final goodbye. Lila begged him to describe the memories.
They are mine,
she said.
They are happening to me.
I paid to remove them because I could not survive carrying them.
And now I am supposed to?
The clinic offered a compromise. Elias could seal the transferred cluster without returning it. He would keep his 4 years, and the affair would become another fact stripped of emotional force. The procedure was legal if both spouses consented. Lila signed immediately. Elias could not. He searched their home archive for records from 9 years earlier. Most had been deleted under medical privacy law, but he found one encrypted consent form bearing 2 signatures, his and Lila's. Elias had approved the original memory release. The clinic retrieved a protected video recorded before the procedure. A younger Elias appeared on the screen, exhausted and furious. Lila sat beside him with swollen eyes.
If you are watching this,
the younger Elias said,
then something went wrong, or one of us decided forgetting was dishonest.
Lila in the video looked directly into the camera. I had an affair. Elias knows everything. We tried to rebuild, but every conversation returns to the same images. I asked for release because guilt has become the only thing I can feel around him. Then younger Elias said the part neither of them expected.
I am not only consenting to her release, I am consenting to mine. I want the knowledge without the pictures. I have turned her worst decision into the only version of her I can see.
The procedure had softened his memories too. He had known there was a betrayal. He had forgotten its details and forgotten that forgetting had been his choice. The transfer had not revealed a secret Lila stole from him. It had returned a pain they had both agreed to put down.
We already made this decision,
Lila said after the video ended.
Different versions of us made it. Do they get to decide for us forever?
That became the real question. Returning the memories to Lila would restore the emotional truth but take 4 years from Elias. Sealing them again would preserve their present by repeating a choice neither of them remembered making. Elias visited Tomas. He expected a villain. He found a tired man with 2 children and no interest in reopening the past.
She chose you.
Tomas said.
Not because I was terrible, not because you were perfect. She chose the life she had built. I hated that answer then. I respect it now.
Do you think she had the right to erase you?
Tomas considered it.
I think people confuse being remembered with being owed something.
Elias returned home and told Lila everything he could while the memories were still vivid. Not every private detail. Just enough for her to understand the woman she had been. Lonely, selfish, frightened, honest too late, and capable of choosing differently. Then he consented to seal the cluster. The morning after the procedure, he remembered that the affair happened. He remembered the clinic video. He remembered deciding to let the sensations go. The hotel room no longer lived behind his eyes. Lila asked whether he trusted her.
Not because the past disappeared.
He said.
Because we looked at it while we had the chance and chose again.
Their marriage did not become innocent. It became deliberate. They also wrote a new rule for themselves. No procedure would erase a shared wound without leaving both of them a plain language record of why they chose it. Memory could fade, but consent should not become another secret. The record did not preserve every image. It preserved responsibility, which turned out to be the part they needed most. So here is the question. If you discovered that an earlier version of you had chosen to forget a betrayal in order to keep loving someone, would you trust that decision? Or believe pain must be remembered to make forgiveness real? And who owns a memory once it has changed 2 lives?